everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a New Year's Eve tutorial using some really beautiful products. A couple I just recently got in my swap, and so we are going to be putting those to use. If you didn't see my swap, I will link that below. It was the very first day, the kickoff to my 12 days of Christmas. And so today I have decided to do a New Year's Eve tutorial. I'm going to give you a couple different lip options. This is one of them. Of course I had to do red, because whenever I do a really warm eye, I really like to pair it with a red lip. But if this is way too much and over the top for you, I do have another lip option that is just as stunning in a very sexy way. But I had to start off this video with the red lip because I just love red. I love red, and I love the contrast of the red and the blue. It's a little patriotic, but what are you gonna do? So if you are interested, and I hope you are, stay tuned and let's get into this tutorial.
I'm starting off by priming my eyelids with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I always use this. I just find it really works well as a base, just to cancel out any redness, any discoloration. I don't know, and I really find that it helps like the shadows stick to it well. And so you can use any primer that you like, but this is the one that I tend to gravitate towards. So the first thing I'm going to do with a big fluffy brush is use the Bobbi Brown shadow in Toast. It is just a beautiful, really warm, goldeny, almost peachy brown shade. I just love the shadow that it creates, and I'm just really buffing this in, blending it completely. I want to create a really nice solid background color, if you will, and I'm kind of blending that up and out as well. Now I'm going to go in with a Sigma E25 smaller blending brush, and this is Bobbi Brown's Camel. It's a very camel poo-poo-y, is that a word? Brown shadow, but I'm just really deepening up that warmth, adding in an extra dimension of that, and blending. I did get a little chunk there, but I just went in with a big fluffy brush to blend that out, as you can see, and to make sure everything is just really seamless and watercolor-like is how I like to think of it actually. Probably not a professional term, but I don't claim to be one. Now I'm digging out my Lorac Pro palette, and I really like this, and I'm taking that same E25 brush in the color Sable. This is a really rich warm brown. You can see a theme here, but I really like those warm shades on my eyes. And so I am just sticking in really my outer V here just to create a little bit more depth, a little bit more dimension, and I just blend, add in color, blend, add in color, and that's the method that I find works well for me. I start small and then I add more in, because otherwise I go crazy. Now for the star of the show, this is fabulous. This is absolutely fabulous. This is the Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop in Franny. Guys, it is so beautiful. I can't even tell you how gorgeous this is. And when you apply it on your lid, it has this cooling effect, so your lids feel like, I don't know, it's so cool. So I'm just applying that all up on my eyelids, and they kind of creep it, but I don't have perfect eyelids. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush in the dark brown color called Espresso, and I want to start to create a gradient from that really rich warm brown to a dark brown. And so I just want to precisely kind of draw this where I want it with the pencil brush, and then I take the fluffy brush and just kind of soften the edges of where that dark brown met the espresso. And now I'm going to deepen it up completely with this black color, and this is a flatter shading brush that came in the Sigma Precision eye kit, and I got a little out of the frame, I got a little into it, but basically the outer third I'm applying the black shadow to the outer third of my eye, and then I'm going to go in with the nude shade, which is just a sparkly color, just to kind of cover up the Franny a little bit, just to seal it in with some shadow. And I'm using a flat brush to do this. And then I'm going to go and blend between the black and that nude color, just to kind of create like a gradient once again. Now I'm going to go in with an angled eyeshadow brush here in the cream color, just to use as my brow bone highlight. I don't want any more shimmer because I have enough shimmer going on my lids. So just to kind of blend out the top of that warm Bobbi Brown shadow. Now I'm going to take a smudge brush from Sigma, and this is the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Camel, and I am going to smudge out and carry that camel color onto my lower lash line. I'm just going to go from my complete outer half of my eye all the way in towards that shimmery portion there. And then I'm going to take the sable and focus that more on just my lash line, so it kind of creates a gradient from brown to camel on my lower lash line with that same smudge brush. Now I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown black ink gel eyeliner, and I'm just going to line my upper lash line. I'm not going to do a wing today. I just didn't feel like it, and I felt like I just wanted to do a regular lined eye, and I know a few of you have requested not to do a wing, so today I honored your request. Whoever asked, I hope you're watching. There is no wing going on, and now I got out of the frame, but I'm just doing my lower lash line as well and my waterline. And now to set that gel eyeliner so it stays in place all day, I'm taking the black from the Lorac Pro palette and just rubbing that across wherever I put the gel eyeliner. Now to curl my lashes and apply my favorite mascara, the Mally Volumizing Mascara. I love this stuff. Truly love it. Now, you don't have to add lashes, but this is a New Year's Eve tutorial, and so I am definitely going glam. These are the Red Cherry number 46s. Not the most glam lashes I own, but they're really flattering in person on me, so I like to wear them. And I'm just using my lash tweezers, which if you need to try them. Now I'm using the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. I love this stuff. It's so good for smoothing everything out because I don't want to be having any pores. I want a really flawless makeup look since I have a lot going on in my eyes. So I chose the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I actually mixed it with a sample of a darker shade from this summer because that full bottle size I have, I don't know why I bought it in such a light color, but I mixed the two together, so right now I look a little yellow, but it all blends out in the end, I promise. And of course I'm using my beauty blender to blend this out. It's kind of a thicker foundation, kind of. It is a thicker foundation, like it's full coverage. So I find that using the beauty blender just helps apply it the best way. Now I'm going to take the MAC Radiant Rose Prep and Prime highlighting pen, and I'm going to use this as both my highlighter, like a cream highlighter, and as my concealer. So you can see I'm just decorating my face. I like this product. It blends out really well. What is it, the Maybelline or the L'Oreal Dream Lumi? That's kind of similar at the drugstore. I just like this one because I find it blends a little bit better. However, it is a similar effect. And I'm just using my good old beauty blender to blend out my concealer. P.S. I hope you can't hear Sesame Street in the background. And now I'm going to set my under eye concealer with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is just a great light reflective setting powder. It never cakes, it doesn't crease, it's just really pretty. Now, yes, I need more coverage, of course. Actually, I'm going for a very long-lasting foundation, especially if you really, truly were going to wear this out on New Year's Eve. You want your makeup to not melt away. So I'm setting all this with the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. This is a powder foundation, but I like to use it as a setting powder because it offers even more coverage, and it has a really pretty, flawless finish. Now, to bronze up my face, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Contour, my Sculpted Face Palette, and I'm using that warmer brown there in the lower left corner. And this is a really nice fluffy, what is this, a powder brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to bronze up my very ghostly looking face at the moment. And then with Menar's Ida, I like to blend those two middle colors because they're both kind of cooler toned. But I just like to blend them together and use that as my contour shade. I like to really sculpt out my cheekbones when I wear my hair up like this because I find it's a very like slimming and sculpted look, especially when I wear a really full coverage foundation. I need some color and some definition because otherwise it's just like flat paint on your face and there's like no dimension and I still want to look like a person. So now I'm going to fill in my brows with the Anastasia, however you say that, dip brow pomade. This is kind of my go-to right now. I'm just going to speed this up because this is not that interesting to watch by any means, but I'm in the color chocolate if you're interested. And then I like to go in with the spoolie after I use that just to kind of soften it up and make it look less painted, I guess. Now this blush is so beautiful. This is a Laura Mercier, this is my first blush by her. I've never tried one before, but this is Spice Cider. I got it in my swap from Lisa. Oh my gosh, it is just a beautiful, warm, neutralish shade. Well, I guess it's kind of peachy, but it's so pretty. For my highlighter today, I'm using the Too Faced Candlelight Glow. It is a little bit more golden, and so I thought it would pair well with that blush. It is just a beautiful highlighter as well. And I love, 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 love this brush, the NARS Yashio. I use it every day for my highlight. I use nothing else. Now we need to set this whole face with the setting spray by Urban Decay because, well, we need it to last. And there comes my husband. I was going to slow it down so you could see him, but he would kill me. Now I'm going to finish off my face with this ambient lighting powder that you can see what it is. I'm mixing the dim light and the incandescent light, and it makes a really pretty finish. Especially, like I said, when you use a full coverage foundation and it's kind of matte, this just adds some life back to your face. And now for the first option, MAC Spice Lip Liner. Ugh, love this lip liner. I think everybody needs this lip liner. It is stunning. And then this is the Too Faced Melted Nude, which is a little bit more of a brown nude, but it plays really well off of the warm, neutral-y eyeshadows. And if you're feeling rather bold, MAC Cherry Lip Liner in the Too Faced Melted Ruby is stunning.
So this is the finished look. I think it is a very beautiful way. I love the contrast between the coolness of that beautiful Franny Marc Jacobs cream shadow with the warmth of the camel and the toast eyeshadows from Bobbi Brown. I just really like to pair the warm and the cool. I just think it goes so fun together. Of course, this is the red lip. The nude lip would be something if you are not, you know, feeling a red lip. It looks just as gorgeous with a nude lip. I hope you guys enjoyed this so much. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you here, and stay tuned for another day of Christmas tomorrow, and everything, all the other 12 days of Christmas will be listed below, as well as everything that I used in this tutorial, as always, will always be listed below. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.